Welcome to my Microsoft Excel basic tutorial. MS Excel is a spreadsheet created by Microsoft. It is a spreadsheet program included in the Microsoft Office suite of applications. Spreadsheet will now provide you with the values arranged in rows and columns that can be changed mathematically using both basic and complex arithmetic operations. So without further ado, let's get started. In this tutorial, I'll be showing you the basic things that you need to learn in order to use MS Excel. And in this case, I will be using MS Excel 365. Having said that, if you are using lower version or a higher version of MS Excel, there is a slight difference in the appearance. To start off, all you need to do is click the MS Excel icon in your taskbar. If you cannot find the icon right here, you can click the Windows icon and click the down button, and this will show all the applications installed in your computer. There we can find the MS Excel. Going back to the application, MS Excel now is offering different templates that you can use in creating your spreadsheet. We can have business template, personal, planners and trackers, and more. We also have different templates for pivot tables, pie charts, calendars, and many more. In this case, we will be using a blank workbook. All we need to do is double click and this will generate a blank spreadsheet. The first thing that we need to do is learn about the layout. At the top, we have the different tabs that we can use in our spreadsheet. We have the File, Home tab, the Insert, Page Layout, and many more. Each tab contains different ribbons. From here up to here is what we call the ribbon. And each ribbon contains different groups. Like in Microsoft Word, they also offers different commands that you can use in formatting your data. Moving on, looking at the top side of the tabs, we can see the Quick Access toolbar. These are the common commands that you use in Microsoft Excel. Looking at the top center portion of the application, we can see the title bar. Now, in this part, this is what we call the spreadsheet. The spreadsheet contains columns and rows. In this case, we have here column A, column B, column C, etc. We also have here row 1, row 2, row 3, and the last. The intersection of column and row is what we call a cell. For example, we have here column B and row 2. Clicking on the cell, we have cell name B2. Aside from cell, we also have what we call the range. Range is a selection of group of cells. We can have B2 through D6. This is our range. For naming a cell, all we need to do is right-click the mouse and click Define Name. We can set names from here. In my case, I would like to type in cell 1, then hit OK. As you can see, we can check the name box and to check if the cell name is changing. For range, we can also select a certain range. From here, we have D3 through F7. Same process, all you need to do is right-click your mouse and click Define Name, and you can now name your range. For example, this will be range 1, and then hit OK. So now that you are done naming the cell, you can always check the name box and select the cell that you want or the name of the range that you want. All those columns, rows, cell, range, and everything inside the spreadsheet will go under a sheet or a worksheet. Each sheet will create a workbook. You can always add sheets or worksheet by clicking New Sheet. By renaming a sheet, all you need to do is right click and click Rename. For example, this will be tab 1. You can also change the color of your tab. You just simply right clicking the sheet and change tab color. Now that we are familiar with the layout of MS Excel, we can now create an Excel spreadsheet. To start off, select cell A1. This will activate the cell that allows the user to input data. In my case, I would like to key in movie inventory. To resize the cell, all we need to do is point our pointer in between the column. From column A1 or A in between column B, and click and drag the mouse to fit in the content. Let's try another data that we want to input from the spreadsheet. I would like to key in title and press tab to go to the next cell. Let's have genre. Let's have year, rate, and maybe let's try to have value. Okay. From here, we can also change the appearance and make it more presentable by changing the font, face, font color, the alignment, or should I say formatting the text. In this case, for changing this alignment of the text, we need to select the cell and press the center. We can also change it or do it here by simply click and drag all the cells that you want and make it center. To make it more appealing, we can also merge cells to other one. For example, movie inventory, just click and drag A1 up to E1 and click merge from the home tab. Merge and center will remove the boundaries of each cell to make it more appealing. We can also change the orientation and the appearance of the text by clicking bold, italic, or even underline. Changing the font color is also a good one. Now let's put data in our table. For example, I would like to key in 51st date tab. For example, this one is love story. This is 2008. It will be PG. For example, the value is 150 pesos. Okay, you can see here from this that we can change the size of the cell by simply clicking click and drag. We can also make a faster way of resizing the cell by simply pointing the pointer in between the column and double click. This will automatically adjust the size of the cell to fit in to your data. Let's put another um, data here. For example, I want turbo, then animate. This is 2008. This will be rated G, and for example, 100. You have seen that you have misspelled the data. For editing the data, you cannot simply select the cell and type in or key in the data. What's going to happen is it will remove the data that is being inputted on that cell. So you're not changing or correcting the data. All you need to do is double click on the cell to make it into the cell. So from here, double click, and now you are inside the cell. So you can now change the data. Okay, so I'll be back. Um, I'll be filling in some data here, and let's see what we can do. Okay, now I'm back with the data. So the next thing that we do here is change all the data here and make it more appealing. Okay, so first let me um, fit the data here, double click, and then maybe I could try to draw a table from here. So all we need to do is highlight the data from uh, A2 through E12. So we are now making here a selection, which is known as a range. Okay, what we're going to do is we have to create table from here. Okay, all we need to do is go to Home tab and then click this icon right here, which is a table. Click this one and select all borders if you want to put borders in all data here. So as we select the data, we can now see a line from the center. Okay, we can also change the color of our line. Okay, by simply clicking this one and change the line color into something that you like. Maybe you would like to try a sort of orange, I guess. And then from here, I can now click this one and make it table. Okay, something like this. Okay, afterwards, we will be changing also the format of the text. So as you can see here, we have the value. For changing the value and make it into peso sign, we can highlight all of this, make a range, and from the home tab with group number, we can see this one change general into currency if you are working with money. Change this and change it to peso sign. If you cannot see Philippine money here, you can always check more accounting formats and click this button right here. Look for Philippines. So let me see here. Where is it? So I have here English Philippines or Filipino. Maybe I would like to try English Philippines. Hit OK. You can also change this as decimal places. So we are looking for two decimal places. So I'm fine with that. Click OK. And we can now change the value of or the format for the value. Okay. Aside from that, we can also change um, or put colors into cell. Okay. Maybe I would like to try something black right here and change my font color into white to make it more appealing. So I think it's okay. So I hope you learned something from this demonstration. We will continue our discussion for the next video. Hope you like it.